Hello everyone, welcome you all for the Unacademy YouTube channel. Let's crack it. GATE and ESE Mechanical Engineering. Today we are going to discuss about the Calculus previous year questions. Today we are going to discuss about the calculus, that is called as Vector Calculus previous year questions. Vector Calculus previous year questions. Okay. Guys, are you ready? Yes. So before moving to the I am Sathyamoorthy, GATE Educator in the Unacademy platform. Now the gradient of a scalar field. So what is meant by gradient of scalar field? Coming to the gradient of the scalar field, vector differential operator here, delta is called as vector differential operator. It is denoted by del I vector into dou divided by dou x plus j vector into dou divided by dou y plus k vector into dou divided by dou z. It is known as del operator. This operator can be applied on a scalar point function pi of x comma y comma z, or a vector point function f vector of x comma y comma z, which are differentiable functions. This gives the rise to the three field quantities. Namely gradient of scalar, divergence of a vector, and curl of the vector function. Is it okay now? So while applying the del operator to the scalar, we are getting the gradient of scalar. While applying the same del operator to the vector function, divergent as well as curl, dot and cross product. First one, divergent. If pi of x comma y comma z is a scalar point function continuously differentiable in a region R of space, then the gradient of pi is defined by del pi is equal to I vector into dou pi divided by dou x plus j vector into dou pi divided by dou y plus k vector into dou pi divided by dou z. Okay, it is abbreviated as grade pi. Thus grade pi is equal to del pi. Since del pi is a scalar, is a vector, but gradient of that scalar point always vector point function. Okay, next one, level surface. So whenever we are considering the level surface, yes, in the level surface, unit normal to the surface at the point P is given by n vector is equal to del pi divided by modulus of del pi. Next one. Now directional derivative. So what is meant by directional derivative? The directional derivative is the scalar point function in function pi in a given direction A is the rate of change of pi. So how much the rate of change of pi in that particular direction is called as directional derivative. The formula for the directional derivative is given by directional derivative is equal to del pi dot a vector divided by modulus of a vector. Maximum directional derivative is modulus of del pi. The minimum directional derivative is minus modulus of del pi, plus modulus of del pi as well as minus modulus of del pi. Next, angle between the two surfaces at a common point. Angle in between the two surfaces or in between the two tangents or in between the two normals is given by cos is here. The formula is mentioned for the surface angles. Angle in between the two surfaces. Cos theta is equal to del f dot del g divided by modulus of del f into modulus of del g. Or if two normals are, normals Normals are n1 vector and n2 vector means n cos theta. Cos theta is equal to n1 vector dot n2 vector divided by modulus of n1 vector into modulus of n2 vector. Is it okay now? Modulus of n1 vector divided dot n2 vector will be modulus of n1 vector into modulus of n2 vector. Okay, next. If theta is equal to pi divided by 2, then the normals are perpendicular and cos theta is equal to 0. Cos theta is equal to 0. Now, del f of del g divided by modulus of del f into modulus of del g, it's equal to 0. Yes, it means del f of del d equal to 0 means 90 degree. Okay. Otherwise, vice versa, if conversely, if del f dot del g is equal to 0, theta is pi by 2, or if theta pi by 2, then del f dot del g is equal to 0. If theta is equal to 0 degree, then two tangent planes coincide and surfaces touch at the common point. It's a condition. Next one. Physical interpretation of divergence. So what is meant by physical interpretation of divergence? Physical interpretation of divergence applied to a vector field is that it gives approximately the loss of physical quantity at a given point per unit volume per unit time. Whenever the divergence of vector, that is del dot f vector, whenever del dot f vector is equal to 0, then it is called as scalar vector. Then f vector is called as scalar vector, solenoidal vector. It's called as solenoidal vector. Is it okay now? Okay, next one. Curl of a vector point function. If f vector of x comma y comma z, x comma y comma z be a vector point function continuously differentiable in the region R, then the curl of the f vector is defined by curl of the f vector, it's equal to del cross f vector. Del cross f vector, I vector into dou f vector divided by dou x plus I j vector into dou f vector divided by dou y plus k vector into dou f vector divided by dou z. If f vector is equal to f1 I vector, f2 j vector, f3 k vector means del cross f, always I, j, k in the matrix. Next, in the del, I vector coefficient dou divided by dou x, because del is equal to I vector into dou divided by dou x plus j vector into dou divided by dou y plus k vector into dou divided by dou z. Curl of a vector point function. Guys, is it clear now? Yes or no? Okay, listen. Now dou divided by dou x plus j vector into dou divided by dou y. Now it's a coefficient of I vector dou divided by dou x. So dou j vector dou divided by dou y, k vector dou divided by dou z. Likewise I, j, k vector coefficients in the f, f1, f2, f3. So we need to take the determinant, that means modulus. Okay. Now then curl of f vector is equal to 0 vector. Whenever the curl is equal to 0, then it is called as irrotational vector field. Whenever the curl of the vector is equal to 0, the vector field quantity is called as irrotational vector. Whenever f vector is equal to del pi, So if you are getting the effector by taking the gradient to this particular scalar, then it is called as conservative vector field. Whenever the effector is equal to del pi, then the particular vector is called as conservative vector field. So del cross effector is equal to del cross effector, it's equal to del cross del pi, it's equal to 0. Del cross del pi is equal to 0. Okay, now first question, the vector field effector is equal to xi minus yj, where I and j are the unit vectors. So what will be the condition here? There are 4 options they have mentioned. Divergence free but not irrotational, irrotational but not divergence free, divergence free and irrotational, neither divergence free nor irrotational. So these are the details we need to discuss. I will tell you the things one by one. Listen. First, del dot effector. First we are going to check divergence. Del dot effector formula, it's equal to dou f1 divided by dou x plus dou f2 divided by dou y plus dou f3 divided by dou z. It's an f1, it's an x is the f1, therefore dou divided by dou x of x plus dou divided by dou y of minus y plus dou divided by dou z of 0. We are getting the value, it's an 1 minus 1, 0. Whenever it is 0, it's not divergent, it's a divergent free. We are considering it as divergent free. Divergent free. Okay, next. Divergent free. Now curl of the vector. Curl of effector, it is called as del cross effector. Del cross effector, it's equal to modulus of I vector, j vector, k vector. Dou divided by dou x, dou divided by dou y, dou divided by dou z, f1, f2, f3. What will be the value? It's equal to I vector, j vector, then k vector. It's an dou divided by dou x, dou divided by dou y, dou divided by dou z. X minus y 0. If you take the value I vector into dou divided by dou y of 0 minus dou divided by dou z of minus y minus j vector into dou divided by dou x of 0 minus dou divided by dou z of x plus k vector into dou divided by dou x of minus y minus dou divided by dou y of x. All are 0, completely 0 vector. Therefore, it's a del cross f vector is equal to 0. It indicates that irrotational vector. Irrotational vector. Is it okay now? Okay, fine. Next. Here, therefore, divergent free and irrotational. That's option C. Here, the angle between the two unit magnitude coplanar vectors P is equal to 2 unit coplanar vectors they are giving 0.866, 0.5, 0. Q 0.259 comma 0.966 comma 0. Then what will be the condition here? The angle between the two unit magnitude coplanar vectors. I will show you the two unit coplanar vectors details here one by one. Okay, first P vector. P vector is equal to 0.866 I vector plus 0.5 J vector, and Q vector is equal to 0.259 I vector plus 0.966 J vector. Okay, now what will be the value? Angle between the two unit magnitude coplanar. Angle between the two unit magnitude coplanar vectors. I will show you the things one by one. Okay, now PQ, P and Q angle cos theta, it's equal to P vector dot Q vector divided by modulus of P vector into modulus of Q vector. Now substitute 0.866 I vector plus plus 0.5 J vector dot 0.259 I vector plus 0.966 J vector divided by, I will show you the things one by one, divided by root of 0.866 the whole square plus 0.5 the whole square into root of 0.259 the whole square plus 0.966 the whole square. 0.966 the whole square. Now multiply it. While multiplying it, what we are getting here? 0.866 into 0.259 plus 0.5 into 0.966. It's a 0.707 divided by 0.866 the whole square plus 0.5 the whole square, root of answer, into 0.259 the whole square plus 0.966 the whole square. Yes, it's 1. Now what will be the theta? Now theta is equal to cos inverse of 0.707. Now cos inverse of answer. What will be the cos inverse of answer? Okay, listen. Guys, is there any lagging? I think no lagging, right? I will explain it. Now, what will be the cos inverse of 0.707? It's a 45 degree. We are getting 45 degree. It's option C. Here option C is the right solution for this question. Next. Now divergence of the vector field. So what will be the divergence of this vector field? So we need to take the divergence directly. What will be the divergence? Here divergence, they are giving f vector is equal to, we can compare, f vector is equal to f1 I vector plus f2 j vector plus f3 k vector, it's equal to x minus y the I vector plus y minus x the j vector plus x plus y plus z the k vector. What will be the f1, f2, f3 and everything? Therefore f1 is equal to x minus y, f2 is equal to y minus x, f3 is equal to x plus y plus z. Okay, fine. Now the divergent formula. Divergent, it's a del dot f vector is equal to dou f1 divided by dou x plus dou f2 divided by dou y plus dou f3 divided by dou z. Now dou divided by dou x of dou divided by dou x of, what will be the condition here? Dou divided by dou x, it's into x minus y into dou divided by dou y into y minus x plus dou divided by dou z into x plus y plus z. So now it's 1 plus 1 plus 1. It's totally x differentiation 1, y differentiation 1, then z differentiation 1. Totally the divergence is equal to D. It's option 3 is the right solution for this question. Okay. Okay, next. What will be the solution here? Directional derivative of the scalar function. So we need to take the directional derivative. So what will be the directional derivative here? Yes, here I am going to give you. First I am going to write the directional derivative formula. Directional derivative. Directional derivative, it's equal to del dot del pi dot a vector divided by modulus of a vector. Here a vector is equal to, they have mentioned in the question itself. What we require here, del f. What we require here, we require the del f. Okay, del f. Del f of, look at this, del f is equal to I vector into dou f divided by dou x plus j vector into dou f divided by dou y plus k vector into dou f divided by dou z. Now it's a f. What will be the value? Del f of vector with respect to x, it's a 2x I vector plus 4y j vector plus zk vector. Now del pi at del pi at 1 comma 1 comma 2, that is del f. Del f at 1 comma 1 comma 2, it's 2i vector plus 4j vector plus k vector plus k vector. Is it okay now? Yes or no? I will explain the details one by one. Now, directional derivative dd. dd is equal to 2i vector plus 4j vector plus k vector dot a vector 3i vector minus 4j vector divided by root of 3 square plus 4 square. It's equal to 6 minus 16 divided by root of 25 minus 10 divided by 5. It's equal to minus 2. Minus 2 is the right solution. It's option B. Option B is the right solution for this question. Okay. Fine. Next question. Divergence of the vector field 3x z I vector plus 2xyj minus y z square k vector at the point 1 comma 1 comma 1 is equal to. Now the divergence del dot vector del dot f vector del dot f vector is equal to dou f1 divided by dou x plus dou f2 divided by dou y plus dou f3 divided by dou z. Now it belongs to f1. Here 2xy, it's f2 minus y square z, totally it's f3. Therefore dou divided by dou x of 3xz plus dou divided by dou y of 2xy plus dou divided by dou z of minus y z square minus y z square, right? Now substitute the values one by one. At the point 1 comma 1 comma 1 is equal to 1 comma 1 comma 1 is equal to what will be the solution? I will show you. Listen. Yes, here with respect to x 3z plus 2x minus minus 2yz. Now that same del f vector del dot f vector at 1 comma 1 comma 1, it's 3 plus 2 minus 2, it's equal to 3. Solution is equal to 3. It's option C. Option C is the right solution for this question, right? I will show you the remaining things. Before moving to the remaining questions, I will show you the very important update from the Unacademy platform. Yes, you can watch the unlimited free classes curated by the India's top educator, Sathyamoorthy. Scan QR code to watch now, link in the description box. So you can click the link in the description box, then install the Unacademy learning app. Then you can watch the unlimited courses in the Unacademy platform. Free classes completely. The special classes you can watch completely. You can watch my special classes. Is it okay now? Okay. Next. Unlock 20. It's Unacademy 20% offer on GATE and ESE mechanical and chemical subscriptions August 22nd to 26th. 12 months subscription, just 34,554 only. Now you can save 8,638. Now for the iconic also same. For the 2 year subscription you can get 14 74,900 rupees you can save now. It's not 74,000. You can get it for 59,600. Use the referral code Moorthy536. Yes, use the code Moorthy536. Is it okay now? Okay, next. I will show you the details one by one. 20% offer on GATE and ESE mechanical and chemical subscriptions, August 22nd to 26th. 22nd to 26th. Then Unacademy Lite distance learning program, test series and printed notes for the GATE and ESE mechanical and chemical. 16 printed books with over 4,800 pages in 2 trenches, curated by the top educators, 60 plus topic wise, subject wise, and as well as full length mock test with the video solutions available, chapter wise practice questions and solved examples, and available from 10,942. Now you can get the 20% discount on or before 26th. Within the 8,700 you can get it 754. Subscribe now. Use the code Moorthy536 to avail the benefits I will show you. You can apply the code Moorthy536. Yes, 8585858585. For the more details, call this number. Now, GATE and ESE compact scholarship test to ace your preparations. 20 questions, 60 minutes time, and rank 1, 90% scholarship, rank 2 to 5, 70% scholarship on the Unacademy Plus, and rank 6 to 10, 50% scholarship, rank 11 to 50, 30% scholarship, and complete your entire preparation in the platform itself. Yes, the test will be conducted 28. Test will be conducted 28 and 11 a.m. 28, 11 a.m. Enroll now itself to get the more benefits. Enrollment code, enroll now by using the code Moorthy536. Enroll now by using the code Moorthy536. Is it okay now? Okay, next. GATE and ESE iconic subscribers, we have something new for you. Exclusive iconic test series. 5 tests are bundled per branch, more than 140 questions per branch, and questions curated by the India's top educators, peer-to-peer score comparison, and detailed result report for the live test takers. New test every week. Now enroll by using the code Moorthy536. Yes, the Vision batch. So we are starting the new batch for GATE and ESE 2024 aspirants. 25th August, bilingual batch. We start with the machine design by Praveen Kulkarni sir at 8:15 a.m. Use the code Moorthy536. Use the code Moorthy536 and enroll and crack it. It's a very simple thing, right? Next. Nothing can stop you from chasing your GATE and ESE mechanical and chemical engineering dream. Get started with the 0% no cost EMI, interest on the loan 0%, and as well as you can start with the 2463 per month, approval within 2 hours, and minimal paperwork, flexible tenses, everything available. Then GATE 2023 is less than 6 months away. GATE 2023 within the 6 months. Okay. Begin your preparation with Unacademy Iconic Subscription. Only 3140 per month. The new exclusive test series available. Printed notes, 1:1 live mentorship, and customized doubt solving sessions. So these are the benefits you can avail through the Iconic subscription. Okay, listen. Next we are moving to the next question. Yes, for the spherical surface, x square plus y square plus z square, it's equal to 1 in this category. The unit outward normal vector at the point 1 divided by root 2 comma 1 divided by root 2 comma 0 is given by. Now the unit outward normal vector, it's equal to del pi divided by modulus of del pi. What will be the del pi? We all are aware of it. Del pi, it's equal to I vector into dou pi divided by dou x plus j vector into dou pi divided by dou y plus k vector into dou pi divided by dou z. Is it okay? Okay, followed by I'm sorry. Now, simple thing, del pi x square, it's a 2x I vector plus 2y j vector plus 2z k vector. Now del pi of 1 divided by root 2 comma 1 divided by root 2 comma 0 is, it's equal to 2 divided by root 2 I vector plus 2 divided by root 2 j vector. It's equal to root 2 I vector plus root 2 j vector. Root 2 I vector plus root 2 j vector. Is it okay? Now, what will be the normal vector, n vector? So, root 2 I vector plus root 2 j vector divided by root of root to the whole square plus root to the whole square. And what will be the value here? It's root 2 I vector plus root 2 j vector divided by 2 plus 2. Yes, it's a 2. Once again, 1 divided by root 2 I vector plus 1 divided by root 2 j vector. I vector as well as j vector. Now, it's a plus 1 divided by root 2 I vector plus 1 divided by root 2 j vector is the right solution. Okay. Next one, which of the following describes the relationship among the three vectors I, j, k, then 2i plus 3j plus k vector and 5i plus 6j plus 4k vector? Which one describes the relation in between the three vectors? If you make the dot product between the vectors, if it is equal to 0, mutually perpendicular. No two vectors product give the 0, so it's not mutually perpendicular. It's not the unit vectors also. Vectors are unit. No, only the first one unit vector, second and third are not unit. Now linearly dependent or independent. Now if the determinant is equal to 0, linearly dependent. If the determinant not equal to 0, linearly independent. Now 1 1 1 2 3 1 5 6 4. What will be the determinant? And if you take the determinant, determinant. We will consider the things one by one, right? 1 into 12 minus 6 minus 1 into 8 minus 5 minus plus 1 into 12 minus 15, it's equal to 6 plus 3, the things I am giving it, 12 minus 6, it's 6 minus 1, 8 minus 3, therefore it's a minus of mine, it's a minus 3. 6 minus 3 minus 6 minus 3 and minus 3, it's equal to 0. Therefore it's a linearly dependent. Determinant is equal to 0, then it indicates that linearly dependent one. Next, curl of the vector f vector is equal to x square z square I vector minus 2x y square z into j vector plus 2y square z cube into k vector is. What will be the curl? First, curl of the vector, that is curl of the vector del cross f vector is equal to I vector j vector k vector dou divided by dou x dou divided by dou y dou divided by dou z dou divided by dou z. Is it okay now? Yes or no? Then f1 f2 f3. Now curl of the vector del cross f vector, it's equal to I vector j vector then k vector dou divided by dou x dou divided by dou y dou divided by dou z. Is it okay? I vector j vector k vector, here I am giving it things one by one. I vector j vector k vector category. Okay, listen. In this category, I will explain the things one by one. First one, x square z square, x square z square. Second one, minus 2x y square z, minus 2x y square z, and followed by 2y square z cube, 2y square z cube. Now I vector into dou divided by dou y of dou divided by dou y of 2y square z cube minus dou divided by dou z of minus 2x y square z. Okay, then minus j vector into dou divided by dou x of 2y square z cube minus dou divided by dou z of x square z square plus k vector into dou divided by dou x of minus 2x y square into z minus dou divided by dou y x square into z square. Now what will be the solution here? Yes, it's equal to I vector into, with respect to y, 4y z cube. Now minus of minus plus 2xy square xy square minus j vector into, with respect to x differentiation, it's a 0 minus with respect to z 2x square z plus k vector into with respect to x minus 2 y square z with respect to y 0. Now 4y z cube plus 2x y square into I vector plus 2x square z into j vector minus 2y square z into k vector minus 2y square z. Yes, it's option A. 4y z cube plus 2x y square into I vector plus 2x square z j vector minus 2 minus 2y square z. Okay, this will be the right solution. Is it okay now? So we discuss the next one. Okay, next. Divergence of the vector field. So what will be the divergence? Here already discussed one. It's an F1. It's F2 minus y square z. It's an F3. Del dot F vector. Del dot F vector. Consider this F vector. It's equal to del dot F vector is equal to dou F1 divided by dou x plus dou F2 divided by dou y plus dou F3 divided by dou z. Yes, this will be the right part. We will explain the things one by one. Okay, listen. Dou F1 divided by dou x plus dou F2 divided by dou y plus dou F3 divided by dou z. Dou F3 divided by dou z. Now, dou divided by dou x of x square z plus dou divided by dou y of xy minus plus dou divided by dou z of minus y z square. It's 2x z I vector plus, no, it's not I vector. Del dot F vector of, it's equal to 2xz plus x minus 2yz. Now del dot F vector of 1 comma minus 1 comma 1. 1 comma minus 1, it's 2 plus 1 minus of minus 2. It's totally, it's 2 plus 1 plus 2, it's a 5. Now the divergence is equal to 5. Divergence, it's completely 5. Okay. Next one. Curl of the vector. Here what will be the curl of the vector? X is equal to, y is equal to, z is equal to 1 is. So what will be the solution for this question? Curl of the F vector, that is del cross F vector. Del cross, sorry, V vector, whatever it may be. Del cross V vector is equal to I vector, j vector, k vector, dou divided by dou x, dou divided by dou y, and dou divided by dou z divided by 1 1 1 1. So here it's 2x square 3z square y cube. It's equal to I vector into yes, dou y, it's 3y square minus 6z minus j vector into 0 minus 0 plus k vector into 0 minus 0. Now substitute the value del cross v vector of 1 comma 1 comma 1. Therefore I vector into 3 minus 6, it's equal to minus 3i vector. Minus 3i vector, it's option A. Option A is the right solution for this question. Okay, we are moving to the next one. Guys, are you ready for the next question? Yes. Let pi be an arbitrary smooth real valued scalar function and v be an arbitrary smooth vector valued function in the three-dimensional space. Which one of the following is an identity? Which one of the following is an identity? Call pi v vector, it's equal to del into pi into divergence. So always divergence of curl, divergence of the vector always 0. Divergence of curl of the vector always is equal to 0. It's option C. Okay, here what will be the value? Here also it's a divergence of curl of vector v, it's equal to 0. Directly it's not necessary to discuss. Solution equal to 0. Divergence of the vector minus yi vector plus xj vector. Divergence, we can take f vector is equal to f1 I vector plus f2 j vector plus f3 k vector is equal to minus y I vector plus x j vector. Del dot f vector is equal to dou f1 divided by dou x plus dou f2 divided by dou y plus dou f3 divided by dou z. Therefore dou divided by dou x of minus y plus dou divided by dou y of plus x. It's completely 0. It's completely 0. 0 is the right solution for this question. Okay. Next, the divergence of the vector field. What will be the divergence of the vector field? Now del dot f vector is equal to dou divided by dou x of e power x into cos y plus dou divided by dou y of e power x into sin y. With respect to x differentiation, e power x into cos y. With respect to y differentiation, e power x into cos y. Totally 2 into e power x into cos y is the divergence. So it's option C, right? I hope it's clear for all the students. Yes or no? Is it clear? So please stay tuned the Unacademy platform for the further details. And in the next class we are going to discuss the remaining previous set questions from the vector calculus. Stay tuned the Unacademy platform. Thank you.